It was the first time since David Alonso at Mugello where a rider has absolutely clean swept an entire weekend. So Max Keeler's definitely got back to Europe and got his head down. We're looking at Vader Pratama here. Vader Pratama actually missed the Red Bull Rookies here last year. Broken ankle for him, sustained in Junior GP. So Vader Pratama getting back to Le Mans for the first time since 2024. P6 in the championship overall. He's only 16 behind Carpe, who's second. So it is tight in that battle for P2 overall in the standings, and Vader Pratama is very much in that fight.
Yeah, he certainly is, obviously the lead rookie so far in 2026, and I really liked Vader's performance over in Jerez because he qualified in the top 5 in Thailand, in Brazil and in Austin.
Got Alvaro Carpe all over him every single time. They seem to be ending up on track together. Alvaro Carpe and Valentin Peroni really knocking spots off each other last time out in Jerez, and at the end of the day it was that kind of messing about. Oh, dearie me, Cormac Buchanan was just in the way there of Peroni and Carpe as they came through with Cordom on the final 2 corners. But yeah, Peroni and Carpe, they've got to start working together because it's costing them so much time. You're not going to be enough.
If there's a rider on the grid that you know who's going to give it everything and dig in when it matters most, it is going to be David Munoz. Sometimes a little bit too much, but kudos. And we should heap praise on Munoz for last weekend. I think a lot of people have and will continue to do, because it was just an outstanding job done.
One of the rides of the day for me last time out, David Munoz, and I've got to say, loved him giving it back to Adrian Fernandez. Of course, it was Fernandez's rather roses and love, and it's not flower arranging, it's motorcycle racing. We want to see elbows flying everywhere. We want to see it done responsibly. We don't want to see any more danger than what the
elbows out, fair and bashing on the last lap within the limits. Of course, we don't want to see riders just running into each other and swinging fists and elbowing each other, but you know, when they're just sort of trying to manoeuvre themselves into position as they did coming into turn 11 and 12. Obviously Munoz got the inside line coming through 11 it was, and then ran a little bit wide. Fernandez got the cutback into turn 12, and then it all came down to turn 13. Munoz tried and pushed Fernandez wide, and it was a fantastic run to the line, wasn't it? We saw Keeles, of course, a couple of seconds up the road come to the line, and then it was a photo finish between the trio behind. We obviously saw pictures of Jorge Martinez Aspar. That top 3 fight come the end of the race on Sunday as well.
Wonder who's going to be next to get Munoz. I'd have money on it being this rider on your screen, Adrian Fernandez, who is on a right old lap here, coming through the 3rd sector, 2 tenths up he was. Now it's about a 1/10 and a quarter. So Adrian Fernandez, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of red sectors, as you can see on your timing tower. We are a little bit off what they were.
The riding style you need to have on the Honda compared to the KTM, but Kelso, got no doubt in my mind that he'll be back in the podium mix at some point soon, and if last year was anything to go by, then Le Mans is certainly going to be one of those places.
Still yet to have a top 10 on board Honda machinery, although he was 7th on the grid, not just last time out, but also in Guyana as well. So top 10 over 1 lap, not seeming to be too much of a drama for Joel Kelso. To the line, Brian Uriarte comes across, he stays in 6th place. Vader Pratama 14th. Hakim Danish.
The GP will be happy with FP1. Both riders back, of course, in Jerez, and now, of course, back in Le Mans as well. Full strength, a little bit stronger than they were in Jerez as well, and a good start to life. We've not seen much of Keeles, have we, this session? We saw him at the start, but he's been trying to lap alone, as he always does, focusing on himself. And this year he's not bothered about finishing P1 and FP1. He's thinking about Sundays and Sundays only, and that's where he's delivered so far. He's not going to deliver a lap time for P1 at the end of this session, but I'm sure he'll be quietly pleased with what he's been able to do. Kept it nice and clean inside that top 10. Yeah, no issues for the championship leader.
No misdemeanors at all right the way across the Moto3 grid. And we've spoken about too much. We were talking about Matteo Bertelli's Jerez and how short-lived the Sunday was, but good to see him back on the pace for a 2nd consecutive weekend. He's up there in 5th place.